Getting everything set up. Start playing. There we go. Sweets. Predacious, hey, good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad to be live. Jonathan, going well. I've had a good week. It's been long, but happy to play some Pokemon. I've got a couple cups this weekend. One of them clashes with the Raptors game, so I might not go to the second one. I might just go focus on that, but it'll be good. How you guys doing? I'm trying this new Mega Lopunny deck that I was told is good by one of my students. I'm giving it a go. There we go, okay. I didn't see if I'm going first or not. I mean, it doesn't matter, I only have one basic. Let's see. There, we're on second, okay. And we have lilies, so that's fine. Playoffs been crazy. Hope Portland go 2-1 tonight. I mean, I don't think Wemby's playing today, right? Because I think that concussion protocol, they have to like wait minimum 48 or 72 hours. I'm curious, are they favorites? Let's see. Alright. I'm curious, actually. Yeah, because the other games today aren't that exciting. There's Boston, Philly, which, I mean, Boston should win that, but I mean, Philly did steal one from them. And then we got, the Lakers game, I mean, you know, I thought Houston was going to win some of those games, but yeah, okay, they have San Antonio's slight favorite, Victor Wembanyama's game time decision. I feel like they'll probably hold Victor out, and then if they lose tonight, he'll play the next game. We're playing Starmie. Actually, the risky ruins is really annoying. I'm gonna put my guys down here. I do play Shaman in this list, though. So, probably want to just get the Shaman first, because I play 4 Poppins. Alright, let's see. Then I have all my battle cages too. I think just put this down. And then just rip lilies. Best deck post rotation for juniors. Depends, I think. If they're a really strong player, like they should just be playing Dragapult, I think. Otherwise, I think Crustle's decent. I think like any slot box deck is pretty good. Like the Clefairy Ogerpon deck's pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, I'd say those. Lucario's really good too. Actually, I should say that. Yeah. Otherwise, I think it's whatever they like. Juniors, you can honestly just play whatever. Okay. I really want to bench this, but just in case they have boss, I think I should bench it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, for kids too, it's like whatever deck motivates them to practice is normally the best one too. Like some of my kids, like I disagree with them a little bit sometimes with the deck they want to play or like the list, but I'm like, whatever, if it's makes them happy and they'll practice, I'm like, all right, go for it. Yeah, and juniors, even like the very best kids, like they make mistakes all the time. So just like playing your deck proficiently and well is the most important thing. So what deck am I playing? I'm playing Lopunny to Dunsparce. It's just like a 2-2 Lopunny line. You play like 4-3-1 to Dunsparce. You just spam Lopunny, and then I play 4 copies of Wally's. So like you get a balloon on the Lopunny, you retreat, and then use the Dunsparce, get back in the active, and Wally's every turn. And you play Enriching as the A-Spec. I haven't played it yet. Just one of my students swears by this deck, so I promised him I'd try it out today. Alright. In theory, it seems good, like, on paper. So I'm gonna test it out and see. Alright, I have triple Battle Cage, so, okay, there's one on command, we got one, nice. Evolve this, they're done. Then Runaway Draw. Yeah, so like I play 4 copies of this card. Alright, so the idea is every turn you just retreat, did Dunsparce. And then like you heal, and ideally you get the special energy, like the A-Spec energy, and then you just put it in your hand every turn with Wally's, and you have like a crazy draw engine. We could Ultra Ball here. I'm gonna probably hold the attach, I think. Or we could just put on this guy if we want to like pivot between them. Nice, you had great success at League Cup with the Grim list I shared. Thanks for that. Oh, that's awesome, man. No problem. Alright, and then just hit. Yeah, so next turn the idea is I'm going to retreat this into the Dunsparce, use it, and then go again. If I get hit, I Wally's. And I can attach retreat. And then I play Lily's Clefairy in this deck. There's some Wonder Patch. There's also the Iron Boulder single prizer. Alright, so we're gonna get the monkeys going. The army normally plays like 2 or 3 stadiums, so hopefully this cage sticks this turn. Like, I feel like we should just out-trade this deck. Like, Wally's is too much value for them to deal with, I think. Okay. So yeah, they don't have a bump, so they're just gonna hit this. So now I'm just gonna retreat to this, play Wally's, hopefully draw the A-Spec. If not, it's fine, I'll just attach and go back. Okay. 2 Dunsparces. What's up, boy Bleach? I mean, I just started testing like literally like 5 minutes ago. But overall testing's been going okay. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon this week. Alright, so we're gonna Wally's, heal. And just Runaway Draw. Nice, we have more Wally's for next turn. I do need to get, if I want to do it efficiently, I do need to get the air balloon. So I have a Poffin, so I'm going to pop this. Alright, well now we have like infinite Wally's. Nice. This goes here. I can also just get a second Lopunny next turn, retreat. And just Gale Thrust. Would I describe the new meta as settling or still all... Oh, I pressed both on balloons, or all over the place? It's a bit of both. I mean, like, I think it's settled at the top. Like, I think everyone just agrees that Dragapult's, like, better than everything else. But then, like, within tier 2 and below, I think it's all over the place. I think... actually, I was not even thinking about Mega Frost last. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll make my hand small next turn. I think otherwise... what's it called? The metagame is all over the place. Like, there's all these, like, random decks that, like, people could play, but I think, like, we have to see some of them flop or the meta solidify so people, like, stop playing them. Am I going to LA? I'm not going to LA. My next regional is Utrecht. Okay, so they're putting some pressure on my Shaman. Oh, I can actually lose next turn if they boss and then, or knock out Shaman and then knock out these 2 things, because I do not play around Resentful or Afraid, which is whatever, it's fine. Alright, Battle Cage this turn. Goes here. here. Could lilies. We want to just make our hands small, so... I don't think I need the wallies anymore. I'm gonna stretch it for Lopunny, so I'll get this. And then we'll stretch it for Lopunny. Okay, so now my hand is, what, 5? Right? Yeah. And then we'll Ultra Ball to make the hand smaller again. I just need boss next turn. And then retreat. And then punch. And then if they go for Starmie, then I'll play the Wallies in my hand. And then both their Megas will have a bunch of damage. And the coat, thank you, Steven. Alright, so they're gonna boss and this knock this out. Nice. Alright, I feel like I definitely could have played around Frost House better this game. Too much chatting. Alright, but the strategy seems okay. This is my first game with this deck. I'll try it again. Is there a card besides Judge that makes your opponent draw cards? There's Harlequin. You both shuffle. If you flip heads, you draw 5, they draw 3. If you flip tails, they draw 5. And there's Lucian. You both shuffle your hand to the bottom. You both flip. Heads, draw 6. Tails, draw 3. And then obviously there's Unfair Stamp. Okay, heads. I don't know if I'm supposed to go first or second, but I've pretty much been picking first with almost every deck, so I'll pick first. Okay, we have to end him. Start with this, because I can retreat if I get into Didun next turn. Playing Raging Bolts, okay. Also time. I forget what time does, but I'm sure that does what you're saying. So nothing that doesn't require coin flips. No, I think Judge, unless time does something else, I think Judge is probably the best one. Alright. This matchup's interesting because you're not supposed to go into Lopunny right away. At least in my head, because then I'll just lose the prize trade. I'm probably supposed to do Dunsparce first. Like the EX one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go like this. Let me see if I prized it. Because this does 60 for each EX, and like I feel like my opponent will just put a million EXs down. And then I'm supposed to go like 2, 2, 2 on them. You can put Lopunny next after. Alright, the ace spec is there, perfect. Alright. If they go for a 1 prize attack, that's probably annoying. But I bench Shaman. Also I have this, so next turn I could Ultra Ball for Lily's Clefairy. Probably this Ultra Ball needs to get like the Dunsparce to draw cards. And I also play this. But I don't know how good this really is. But we'll see. I think I hold Poppin. I'm not that scared of Baby Bolt. I'll just pass. Lucian's fun, but I can probably count one hand the number of times I've seen it played. You can play it in Mega Frostlass decks. Like, obviously it's not consistent because it's a coin flip card, but if your opponent flips heads, then they get 6, so you already do 300. And if I flip tails, I mean, like, you basically just, like, gave them less cards, you disrupted them. Still not amazing, but it's okay. Time, tell your opponent name Pokemon you have in your hand. They guess the amount of HP. If they guess right, they draw 4. If they guess wrong, you draw 4. Oh yeah, that's right, actually, yeah. That seems so bad. Any meta-relevant card, if someone's at a tournament, they should probably know how much HP it has. Catcher, interesting. Alright, heads. Are they gonna bring up Rotom? No, they're gonna have Baneri. Do they have Crispin? Yep. Yeah, this is an issue. Because ideally I get Lily's Clefairy off next turn, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Is there any Mega I'm excited to see come in the game? You want to see Mega Scolipede? I feel like Mega's been kind of underwhelming. I mean, my favorite Pokemon is Blaziken, so I'll probably make a Blaziken. But like not one that would combo in the Dragon Pult deck. One that could be its own deck. Other megas I like. I'm trying to remember who even has megas. Yeah, I agree that megas overall have been underwhelming. To be honest, like I hope, like I don't like megas as a mechanic. I don't like reprisers. Okay, there's this. Okay, so we're gonna Ultra Ball. I have to get the Dunsparrow. Bro, I prize the other two. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get lucky. Saw someone play time in a meme deck. Play different Pikachu EXs. Yeah, I mean, it could work in a meme deck. Alright, let's see here. Here. I think I just have to take Lilies. Yeah, if I had a Pokepad there, we could have pulled off the attack. And I prize Mother Veneeri. That's not good. Well, I guess we just Lilies. I'm gonna attach for now, just so I can have the option to hit on Sparse EX if they just start benching too much stuff. Not good draws so far. Okay, wait, while they're playing nature, I'm gonna look up a list of Mega Pokemon. So I remember which ones there are. I mean, it could be cool to see like Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre again, maybe. Does Mega Metacham exist in the card game right now? That one was always a cool one. Yeah, the Scolipede is kind of cool. I don't like the design of a lot of the new Megas. The Mega Drampa looks cool. That's another one. They kind of need to be strong because there's only 2 prizes to KO them. Yeah, no, that's true. But like, basically what I don't like about Megas is that I don't like that, what's it called? Like, they give up 3 prizes. So, like, the games are quicker. So, like, I don't know, like, there's less turns. When there's less turns in the game, there's less decisions to be made. Less opportunities for skill. Let's see if we can draw anything good here. Okay, pad. Okay, if I can get the Wonder Patch back, we can get the knockout this turn. Then our opponent actually doesn't really have anything. Alright, so let's just put the Clefairy down. Within the deck a little. Nope. And this is our backup, I guess. Battle Cage doesn't do anything in this matchup. Let's pull back the Done. Mega Absol is like a cool Pokemon, but it's an annoying deck. They're just enriching. No, because I need, yeah, because if I Wonder Patch, it's fine. Alright. There we go, okay. Game is playable. And then let's Lilies and just try and hit some basics. Wait, do I even have enough basics to get knockout now? This is actually like insane low roll. I have to get this, and then I have to just like hit Poppin twice or something. Alright. Game is not going well. I don't think that's enough, right? We can get to 4 on the bench. Yeah, this deck doesn't play Fez. Alright, this deck is not working today. I would have hit that, it would be good. Just save on the broken stuff for the newer Megas. I mean, also, like, if you wait a year for rotation one more time, like when Dragon Pult leaves, then everything will be okay. I've noticed the past year they've been lowering the power level of the cards they release, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. Because you can kind of, like, once everything rotates, like, you can bring the power level of the game down, and you can kind of build from there. Not like this with the multiple thumbs up. Well, I think my opponent thought that they were getting knocked out. Yeah, that's true. Mega Alakazam would be interesting if they make it work with the normal Alakazam deck. Last time Mega Alakazam came out, it wasn't very good. He just placed a bunch of damage counters. The spin. Alright. Oh, we can maybe do it on Sparse EX next turn. Alright, so they're just setting this up. Is it Frostlast Lopunny? No, it's just like Lopunny did on Sparse with like 4 Wallies and like a Clefairy line. Hey Aiden, I'm testing this. I've been testing Okie Dogi. I might test some Blaziken Dragapult just so I have more reps on like one of the better decks. What else do I need to test? I don't know, I might play some Lucario. Probably not. What is this deck in the current format I don't enjoy playing? I don't really like Raging Bolts. I don't like Rocket's Mewtwo. I don't know. A lot of the Beat Stick decks I just don't like playing. Maybe place 2 damage counter on as many Pokemon as you like for each card in your hand. That'd be crazy. You can hit the whole board if you want. Yeah, that'd be way too good. Alright, well, our hand has like nothing in it. Alright, I'll play one more game with this deck, and if it's still not good, I'll try something else. Well, I just looked. They have the Rockets as 10-point favorites today. It's kind of crazy. Absol. Go first. Low King's your go-to this format. Can't wait for Metagross. And Chaos Rising. That's the one that does 300, right? One of the kids I teach likes to play that deck. Pretty cool. It's fun, that's for sure. Okay. We're probably get some form of slot box. There's so many megas left. Do I think they're gonna do all of them? Probably not. Last time they didn't do all of them. And there was less. Mewtwo Spy Off has a 25% win rate versus Starmie. Yeah, I believe it. Like, too many abilities in that deck. Just play single price strat. But what's the next major game where they'll switch to? So I guess there's not one till Winds and Waves, right? So then that's not for another year or so. So they might print megas for a while. Oh, we're playing against Arboliva, okay. Good thing I put Shame in this deck. In my head, this matchup should be fine. The new game's gonna come out maybe early next year, maybe a new mechanic, yeah. To be honest, I think EXs is just like the best mechanic. Like, I think it's like super fair, like a way to balance it. Like the ones that evolve from single prizers. The worst are like 2 prizers that evolve from 2 prizers. I hope they never go back to that. And I also think megas, or just 3 prize Pokemon in general, are also an awful mechanic. It's actually quite, I don't know, I think it's still stupid that they brought them back. I would have loved to see megas just be like level X's. I think that would have worked really well. Oh, okay, well now I'm getting hard punished because I can't gear. Nice. Oh, I should have guessed that this is real. Is Arboliva a real deck or just smoke? No, it's real. Arboliva is really good. Like, I think it's like tier 1, like close to tier 1. At least can do the new ZA ones. Probably, yeah. Like, they'll probably do the new ones and then everything else we'll have to see. Oh, I kind of just have to pass here. I have Shaman. Nice. I guess there maybe wasn't a reason to hold this, because even if I'm against an aggro deck, they weren't disrupting me. Favorite right now is 2 Latios, 2 Meowth, 2 Zygarde, 2 Audino. Like you like use the Audino to set up the Mega Zygardes. Yeah, definitely prep against Arboliva. That's very good. I've been playing with Noctowl. Reprise Megas are so boring. I would have loved that Megas operate like Level X or Breaks, but have the once per game counter for Mega like V-Star GX. Yeah, GX attacks or V-Star, like V-Stars is like sucked as a mechanic, but the V-Star powers or attacks like once per game I actually think are quite interesting. Is that card mechanic they teased recently with the Mewtwo and Mew? Yeah, but I think that's just for like a celebration set, right? I don't think those are gonna be playable cards. Or I guess no, last time we had celebrations, some of the cards were playable. Like Kyogre came from celebrations. Yeah, other mechanics I've liked. I've liked the ancient trait mechanics. I thought those were fun. What else? Breaks were like interesting because they're basically level X, but they're just like the breaks just weren't that good. I mean, a couple of them were good, like Trevenant and Greninja, but those ones were just like degen decks. What other mechanics have even existed? We keep like trying nothing. Thematically only being able to evolve 1 Mega per game would be lore accurate too. Yeah. Just true. Alright, they're gonna boss my Baneri now, finally. Well, they have a lot of EXs in play, so we can maybe go for Dunsparce. Are they gonna do this? Are they gonna hit me with Arboli or with Ogrepot? If they hit me with Ogrepot, I can go for Dunsparce EX. Okay. They can make breaks, but better, yeah. Or like Terra types were like the most disappointing thing too. Like those were so lame how they implemented those in the game. What do I think about Rillaboom and Festival lead? It's like okay. I don't think it's that necessary. Alright, Ultra Ball. Actually, I should have done my Poke Gear first, but whatever. These guys down. Alright, I'm gonna whiff, watch. Okay. We could also just go Chorus to guarantee. I could take the Ace. Well, if I take the Ace-Spec energy, the problem is... I can't recycle it. So, we'll just go for Lilies. Put 1 balloon here, 1 here, because this is 3 retreat, so... Okay. Nice. And then I think I will just Pokepad preemptively if we're done. I'm not going to use it. Or my opponent probably doesn't even remember that Dunsparce EX exists. I can't remember the last time I've seen this card. It didn't help that every Terra for the first few Scarlet Violet didn't actually change type. Yeah, they just stayed the same. I guess they had to be a bit careful because like the whole game is like balanced around typing. So like if you just like let anything Terra switch types, then what's it called? It's just too broken. Like then you could just be like, alright, whatever deck my opponent's playing, I'm just switching to that type. It would have been interesting if they maybe made like an Ace-Spec that was just like a tool that was straight up just like a Terra thing, and it's just like, alright, your Pokemon's whatever type you want. Or it just counts as all types at once. That still might have been too strong. Because like Max Belt sees play, and if you did that, I guess that's like basically just better Max Belt, because you turn everything into taking extra damage. Alright, so I'm about to get slapped with a... How many energies is this technically? 9 between us. 300 damage Ogerpon. But I should just win the prize trade from here. We just go Lopunny, and then I don't think they should be able to set up the next Ogerpon. Or if I hit Stretcher, I could also go for another Dunsparce EX and then save the Lopunny. Because okay, if they get 4 on this, like they just did, right? They need 5 on this to knock me out, so I think we're fine. I do need to draw a Lopunny though before I pop this, so I get the effect. They're just enriching first, probably. Yeah, there's Ultra Ball, perfect. Don't think I need Clefairy. The Lopunny. Do I hold the hand is the question. I could. It's like, what am I really lilizing for? Like, nothing really. Right. Bench this. Do this. And we could switch the stadium, don't think it really matters. Already attached. Don't need the boss. Don't really need the Culverus. I mean, I don't really want to see this again, I guess, if I get disrupted, so I'll just play it. And Gale Thrust. If they somehow get the knockout, I'll tip my cap. The next turn we just boss and do Dunsparce. You're really hoping Terra's gonna be the tool card? Yeah, like I said, I think that's just hard to balance. One other thing I actually don't like about Pokemon as a game is how it's designed around weakness being ×2. Like, I wish they would just go back to like, it used to be like +20, +30. I think in the modern era, you'd have to switch those numbers to like +70 or like +80, but I think that'd be more interesting instead of just being like, all right, you just take a bunch of damage. As an ace spec, I think maybe it could have been fine, but all right, our hand's fine here. Like, I can retreat next turn and then try and draw boss off to done. If we don't get it, we just swallies. Bug catching set, okay. Pocket's only +20. Yeah, Pocket, how much HP do the EXs have in Pocket? I played it a little bit when it came out, but I never really played much. Oh, Primon Shaman. Arboliva. Okay, I'm just gonna take out Arboliva, interesting. Okay. I think my deck right now doesn't have a Meowth, I don't think. Should probably add that. Oh, did they try and snipe around it and not realize they couldn't? Oh no, they hit this. They hit this. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so no boss. Probably just pad, try again. 2. Yeah, this deck should definitely play Meowth. Okay, I might just cut this guy. I don't need a cornerstone counter. Or no, it's not a cornerstone. What is this? Is this a Crustle counter? Yeah, I think so. Off into thin. If I whiff the boss, I think I just wallies. And then let's try and get boss again next turn. Okay. Keep thinning. Alright, gear. There it is, nice. Alright, yeah, this matchup feels pretty easy. You just prize trade. On the low end, it's around 120, up to 240 for 3 prizers. Single one EX is 150, Mega's 170, okay. Other mechanics in the past, dual type. Yeah, the dual type cards are cool, actually, and the Prism Stars. I do like Prism Stars type stuff or Radiance. Can you get the list? Yeah, get 1 second, I'll grab it for you. While I load up the next game. Maybe I'll play one more of this. Or, okay, we're adding Meowth, actually. Let's add Meowth. Okay, this guy's coming out. I don't want this guy. Yeah, Meowth is too good not to play. I don't know why Meowth's not in this deck. Right. Enamorous or Boulder? I don't know. I'd have to actually test Crustle and see which one's better. It doesn't feel like the deck really needs a 1 prize attacker. Whoever wants to link to the deck list, there you go. What's the game plan to Lucario? You just use Clefairy. Or I guess that's maybe what Boulder's in there for too, actually. Maybe it is necessary, I don't know. Oh, here we're playing against one. I just took it out. Perfect. We can find out together. Wait, if I went Lopunny for a 1 prize knockout, they Lucario, I Clefairy. But this is assuming I take the first prize. If they have Hariyama, I get messed up, I guess. Yeah, I don't play Judge in my deck though for the Boulder. I don't know. It seems like with this deck your hand gets so big, so I don't know. It seems kind of hard to make it work. Hey, Kieran, are you gonna play Lucario today or not? I'll probably play it. I'm probably gonna stream until around 6:15-ish Eastern time. Is this just an anti-meta box? Not really, it's not anti-meta. Like, it's just you play like Lopunny and then have 4 Wallies. It's more like anti-Dragapult, I would say. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to go for Lopunny or not. I think I can. Depends. Well, we'll try. Let's see. Okay. Louise. This hand's kind of whatever. I mean, it has the Clefairy in it. That's fine. Guess I just pass. Okay, we're gonna switch the Soul Rock. Yeah, I mean, if I go Lopunny, I do force them to hit the damage modifiers if they want to Aura Jab it. Am I playing Crispin? No, I play Wonder Patch, and I play like 4 Mists, and I play a couple Psychics. You played Lopunny Dusclops? Yeah, that deck was not very good, so hopefully this one's better. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try my prize mapping. I'm gonna go into Lopunny next turn. Take this out, then I have to Clefairy back to back. Which might be tricky. I'm gonna bench Clefairy and attach next turn. I could, no, if I drew really well, I could boss knock this out, but I think it's too hard. I don't need to. Alright. Don't need Battle Cage in this matchup. Alright, let's try this. It's probably not gonna work, but we shall see. Always do this just to keep building my hand. Holy lot. Alright, this goes here. Pad. I play a bunch of Judge, so I think I'll pad for the Dunsparce. Alright. Well, if they hit the damage mods next turn, it's whatever. We like straight up lose if they do. Cause I didn't take the first prize. Petrol? Like in my deck? No, I don't have Petrol. Yo, Kieran, I have a Masketball League coming up in like 5 hours. I'll have my ass off, and it's still undecided whether I should put it in the Genesect Pack to Alakazam or not. What do you think? I don't think it's that necessary, to be honest. Most Dragapults I've seen have been cutting the Watchtowers for like the Area Zeros and the whatever the stadium risky ruins. So as long as you just don't pop your Dunsparces, it's probably fine. You can probably get away with it. So, because you have to like clunk up your deck a lot to play it. You have to add like the helmets, and then you have to add the what's it called? The Genesect itself. So it takes a lot of deck spaces. What up, 6 God? What up, living room? Think you bring me to a cup this weekend where it's just gonna brick? Yeah, I mean, when the deck doesn't brick, it feels really good. But I don't know, I find it bricks a lot. What list is this? Looks fun. Here. There's the link to it if you want it. Yeah, the other thing I need if I want to play cups this weekend is I need Meowths. I only have one. I gotta go to Banana tomorrow, see if they can bless me. Otherwise I'm playing one Meowth in my decks. No problem, Brian. You agree? I'm a real slow-king warrior, so I think that too, but would get punished by Shaman. Yeah, it feels like every deck is playing Shaman. Alright, well, I think we're just cooked here if our opponent just like literally just draws Lucario next turn, which is like extremely reasonable because I don't play Disruption. I guess maybe if I kept the Boulder in, I could get mashed my hand. Alright, there's an argument for it. Thanks, sticking with the vanilla list, and to be honest, the 2 helmet, 1 balloon I put in felt pretty bad draw. I didn't get Pad Genesect. Yeah, I've tried them too, like they just feel like they do nothing. I can evolve, that's fine. Alright, these in my hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I need one more basic actually. Whoops. It doesn't matter. Clearly does not matter. Here, we'll take this guy. Everyone keeps asking why I only opted for one Meowth. It's because you only own one? Yeah, exactly. You're assuming I'm not in Prague. You are correct, Alex, unfortunately. I tried to register like all 3 waves and I never got in. I wanted to go. Prague's actually not like that far from Toronto. They have direct flights all the time. The Lucario, are solidifying decks hurt Lopunny and Kanga? Yeah, they do. For sure. How am I feeling about Zorak right now? I've been practicing for a month and now preparing for Los Angeles, but I'm not sure if it's in a good spot. I mean, it beats Dragapult, or it has a favorite matchup in Dragapult. I feel like you lose a lot of the random stuff and the slot box stuff. I think it's like tier 2 for me. But if you've been practicing for like a month, like it's definitely good enough to make day 2. Lopunny seems pretty good if I dodge this and Okie Dogi lol. Yeah, I think so too. It beats Dragapult, I think. You talked with me in last year's Stuttgart. You run a positive record by then, just missed day 2. Actually, I remember talking to you, actually. I had a rough start with that one, though. I think we probably chatted when I was 3-2, or maybe 4-2. Oh, my opponent actually whiffed. Okay, wait. I should not have evolved this. Okay, we can play Ace Roll as Mischief on this. I don't have a single prize that can knock this out. Alright, well, let's Ace Roll is. You arrived 2 hours ago. City's cool. Second time here. Yeah, it's a really nice city. The castle's nice up top of the city. You can go to what's it called? I don't know the actual name, but I know everyone calls it the Dog Bar. That's the famous place there too. Well, good luck this weekend, because it sounds like you're competing. What do I think about official online tournaments, like TPCI doing them? I mean, I think they should. Like, I think they should just do, like, league challenges online or something. Like, I know they're like, oh, we don't want to do, they probably don't want to do tournaments because, like, there's bugs and stuff, so for competitive integrity, but if you look, even, like, cups, like, if you, like, I don't know, like, let online tournaments count as cups, like, I don't think that really hurts competitive integrity, and, like, that helps people who live in areas who don't get cups. So, yeah. You and your other Brazilian friend talked to you, it was, like, 2 minutes max. I remember that, because your one friend was, like, mentioned he was Brazilian, because I was just coming from LAIC. Alright, there's Hariyama. Alright, we lose. Nice. Unless they like hard bricked. What would I play if I was going to Los Angeles? Probably just Dragapult or Festival Lead. More events online or in person, never a bad thing. Yep, I agree. I also think it's super dumb that they're not doing like locals in the summer. Like the reasons they gave made like absolutely 0 sense. I'm fine, definitely skipping the bar propaganda. Alright, Lucario. Alright, I'll switch off this deck now. Let's play something new. It's definitely decent. I need to refine it a bit more, I think. But I see the potential of this. Alright, chat, what deck should we play next? Alright, there's Fuego Pollo, which is my Blaziken deck with Dragapult if I want to like lock in. There's Okie Dogi. And then there's my Lucario deck. I don't know where it is. I think it's this list. Yeah, this is my Lucario deck. Or we play Festival Lead. That's my other favorite deck, but I played that one a bunch. You're into Pult for tomorrow, Sally really try to make it work. I mean, you can't go wrong with Pult. Didn't they used to do online tournaments? I think they did during COVID. They had like the Players' Cup, and I actually think the prize pool was pretty good. I've always found that weird, but honestly, it's chill because we have a local store that runs alternate formats of local tournament cups. Festival Lead, 1 vote for Blaziken Dragapult. Okie, alright, 2 votes for Okie. It's called my gamer tag, like when I play video games. It's Fuego Pollo. Maybe just because Blaziken's my favorite Pokemon. Dogi. Ult. Alright, I'll play a bit of Okie Dogi. I actually really like this deck. This deck's really fun. Lucario does feel pretty solid. I might play Dragapult this weekend just to like practice it because it's the best deck. My general philosophy is if you think you're a good player, you should just play the best deck with the most agency, and you'll get the best results. I mean, I don't always follow that. We're going first, that's fine. At least can I show my list? Yeah, sure, I'll just link it to you. Start with this. Sometimes the best deck is just boring to play. Agreed. Oh, we hit Crustle. Let's go. This is a farm. Or it should be a farm. What do I think about Frostlass decks right now? I think they're extremely mediocre, unfortunately. What's the best version of Dragapult? I feel like that's all about who you ask. I don't know, it's probably straight with the Petulant. I do think Blaziken's also really good though. It's one of those two. Pultnor I'm not super high on. For that reason, I really feel like I'm kind of forced to play Pult if I want to be competitive. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, I think you can be fine without it, but yeah, it gives you probably the highest chance of winning. Did I check out the Tank Kangaskhan list you sent me? Where'd you send it to me on? Not a farm, he plays Cornerstone. Well, I also play Cornerstone, so I can go through it. Game stream, let's go. Yes, sir. Do these guys even play Cornerstone? I mean, I'll just set up my own Cornerstone if they do that. It's fine. Twitter? Oh, if you, it might have gone to my message request then. Twitter doesn't let me know when those, I get those. 1 sec, let me check. Oh, I see it here now. 1 sec. Let's see. Raleigh or Petrol, double judge. 2 Crispin. Seems like okay. I don't know, it's like what I think it's probably hard to beat. This guy's scoop nice. It's probably hard to beat Lucario with that list, no? But it seems fine. What are my predictions for Prague this weekend? I'll say 1 Alakazam in cuts. I'll say 3 Dragon in top 8, 3 Dragapults in top 8. Arboliva in top 8. 1 Festival Lead in top 8, I don't know the rest. And then I think Dragapult collectively makes up like 20, let's say 26% of the meta. The rest I don't know. You want a 30, yeah, probably 30% pole players tomorrow. Had a really good run of straight pulled at 2 cups. Add up more here. Had a really good run of straight pull at 2 cups last weekend with the Petch Eviltall. So good right now since Turpin are gone. Yeah, I think it's pretty good too. Every single one should be playing Pult low key. Yeah. I agree with you, but knowing a lot of high level players are big on Festival is interesting. I mean, Festival just like has really good matchups. Like, the only matchup I hate hitting is like Pultnar, which is like, I don't know, people are just like kind of like falling off of that. It's like clunky sometimes. I just think it's really good. Like, I don't know. Like a lot of the issues the deck had were just like bad matchups that rotated. So, ooh, Eviltall. All right. Oh wait, I just Pokepad for a Soul Rock. Whoops. Nice. All right. Well, we'll attach here then. Classic. Top player skill right there. How does Okie Dogi work versus Terrapagos? What do you mean? How does it work versus Terrapagos? Yeah, Pultnar with special red card I think is also a lot better. How does Zoroark beat Lucario? Chomp, is the bunny or Darn build better? If you play Darmanitan, you can like soften up to Lucario, or like if you play Hero's Cape, they can't one-shot you. The Pult matchup is tough with this deck. Yeah, it's not the best. Otherwise, I think it's really good. Like 3 Cage, 1 Tower, 1 Judge. Yeah. Most Festival leads are running Rabsca these days. I mean, they should be. Grimmsnarl or Absol? Honestly, Absol is probably better. Grimmsnarl has not felt good when I've tried it, even though I know some people like it. We need a leaderboard for this game. If TPCI or just like a live like implemented like an actual leaderboard, I would actually probably take it more seriously. I'd actually try and grind it. I don't know if you guys played Hearthstone back in the day, but like back in 2015, 16, I used to always try and go for like top 100 legend. I would literally just be in like English classes playing Hearthstone. And like that used to motivate me. I used to love that. So if Pokemon did that, I would definitely try and do it. I have to lock in a bit more than I do now when I play online, but I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm like the ultimate like lock in when it's a tournament. Like I actually like play like so badly online, or even cups. I feel like I have trouble like taking it seriously and locking in. But regionals or ICs or worlds, I feel like I'm like dialed. All right. Do I want to waste this to punch? I mean, probably it's fine. And then I'll get Binacle. Peaked at 500 Legend, had a problem. Yeah, the game was so fun. It was just such a good casual game. Like, you would literally just, like, always just, like, fire it up in the background. The games were so fast. It was definitely pay to win if you wanted to have a lot of decks, but if you're okay with just having one or two, you could play for free, which was nice. Let's move the chat over here. Top 1K in Pocket. I'm tired of playing this game. Try to be top 100. Yeah, like I tried Pocket and I was like, okay, like if you play the actual TCG, I'm like, Pocket just feels so boring. Like, it's just like the TCG but worse. Like I could see if you've never played the actual TCG, Pocket was probably actually be really fun. Dogi's only out to trap was barbaric. Oh, you're saying like it's first attack. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, we're gonna get mind bended. Let's go. Oh, our prize map seems pretty simple. Knockout, knockout, knockout. So it was a lot of fun in its prime. Stopped playing United Storm when it came out. The expansion was so bad for the game. I forget, I don't know which one that is on my head. The last time I played Hearthstone was like I played the Hunter deck where there was a card that was like give your guy +3/+3 and shuffle 3 copies into your deck. That was the last time I played. Alright, see if I get lilies off this. No, I got Mortys. Do I have Mortys or do I judge? I'm probably Mortys because then I can also gong for a lunar cycle. Alright, there we go. Nice. Pocket straight gambling. Well, I swear I look and they release a new set. It feels like every month. I'm like, how are you supposed to keep up with this if you're playing that game? I don't know. Doesn't seem that fun to me to have to like always be getting a new cards. Could have maybe benched this. I don't know. Pocket Meta used to be cool now. It's a simplified version of our game with some of their cards. Yeah, they reused art. Is like lame. Cause like I'll see like Badoo in the game or something. It doesn't do the same as our game. Only Naxxramas. That set was crazy with the Undertaker. What else was there? Haunted Creeper was in that set. Lotheb. Sledge Belcher. Slotbox second trap goes now. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent card. The thing with Slotbox though is you have to bench so many things. I don't know if they could get to a board if just trap it goes. They added too many coin flips to the game. Yeah. I haven't played Hearthstone since the Grim Patriot. Everyone get in here. Oh, that was a classic. Everyone, get in here. And then like it would just like spam. I actually went to a Hearthstone tournament once because one of my friends was like super into it. And we went. It was in Toronto at this like gaming cafe thing. And they had Kripparri there. Disguised Toast was there before he did face reveal. He was literally wearing his like Toast mask. And if any of you guys play League of Legends, Medios was there. It was actually pretty fun. And then I hadn't played Hearthstone in a while, and like I got placed in this like you got placed in a group and you had to like win 3 games to get out, and you played 5, I think. And I remember I was 2-2, my winning in. I hit this guy who like he claimed he was a pro player. I don't know if he actually was. I went up 2-0 on him, and then my last deck was Grim Patriot. You had to win a game with each of your deck, and I was just like not good enough at playing it, and I just like played badly and lost. Did I competitively play? You met someone from Brazil on Pokemon TCG friend. Used to be a pro. His nickname was Pascoa. I never really seriously competitive played. I just did that one tournament for fun. Did friends? Dire friends. That's what it's called. Yes, that was the last time I played Hearthstone. Indigo. What's up, Winter Saturn? A big Casino Mage fan. Yeah, Yogg-Saron was funny. Medios was there. Yeah, my old Facebook profile picture is me and Medios. When I was a kid, I used to play League. I used to like Cloud9. I went, they had 2016 LCS finals, was in Toronto at the Air Canada Centre. So me and my friends all went. I remember we ran into Scara and we took a photo with him, and then we just started like a massive line to take photos with Scara. And then like Scara was like, well boys, I gotta sit here and take photos all day. And I felt kind of bad, but it was still kind of funny. You had Golden Ragnaros and they changed the meta. Rip. Never lucky. Hey, what's up, Sam? Yeah, when I was in high school, I used to literally get home from school and me and my friends would just play like League of Legends like all night. It was so bad. Oh, Miracle Rogue, that was another great deck. That was super fun. I used to love Mill Rogue, that was one of my favorite decks. You would play the Cold Light Oracle, gang up, put some extra ones in your deck. The other game I used to play a lot was TFT when I was unemployed during COVID, or I guess I was still in school, but like I used to play that game like all day. That game I think actually had a lot of crossover between the way you have to think between that and Pokemon. Which one was fun expansion? It had some issues like Shutterwalk and yeah, Baku, I remember. Yeah, Greenman, yeah. You're in Canada's finest, Farah. Thank you. Yep, Auctioneer Conceal was the classic. Do I know if there's a retro Pokemon scene in Toronto? I mean, there probably is. I mean, Toronto's a massive city. Like, I have retro decks. What's it called? I play sometimes with my friends, but I don't know if there's like a dedicated, like, people meet all the time. There's something special getting home for sports practice and queuing Counter-Strike or League, exactly. It's called the girl I used to date in high school. She loves playing Counter-Strike, and I'm like horrible at shooting games, but I would play sometimes. And I was just really bad. Like, I'm really bad at Counter-Strike. TFT goated, 100%. I love TFT. I haven't played since like set 7 or 8 because I just know if I want to play, like it would just, I don't have time. Base Hunter rip, yeah, Base Hunter was a classic. Your challenger at TFT, nice. I got the Grandmaster, I never got past that. That was my highest. Yeah, we'll pick up TFT really quick. Experience in Pokemon. Yeah, I think like I do find like there's a lot of overlap in terms of thinking, planning. Okay, we could knock out the King this turn, or I could just knock out the active. Let's knock out the active probably. They've already played their stamp, so it's like they might have Judge. Goes here. I think I just stretch her for another Soul Rock in case they knock this out, so we have draw. And then, I guess I could Morty's if they don't play a supporter. So I should have waited actually. Yeah, and I drew this. Classic. That's fine. Are your sisters still playing? Sabrina, like the younger one, the one who played Golden Goat, she just got home from university for the summer. So she said she wants to play Cups over the summer. But she's very sad because Golden Go rotated. So I gotta get a new deck for her. But she really actually enjoyed playing. She liked it a lot. So I might make her a Chinchino deck. That's her favorite Pokemon. So I'm actually playing while sitting in stream right now because my semester's done. Nice. That was always the best feeling when you would finish a semester of school. You'd have a week or 2 weeks before either internship or the next semester. My peak was Platinum on with one tricking Old Point and Click Pantheon. That was a classic. I think they reworked them, right? I do sometimes watch Worlds for League every year. Just because I'm curious. I know NA we suck still, but always fun to give a watch. Is Chinchino out yet, or is that the next set? Let me look it up, actually. Chinchino. Oh yeah, the X I think is the next set. Rip. Alright, well, I gotta make her a different deck then. Could maybe make Sabrina Lucario. She's used to Soul Rock and Lunatone. Pretty good, simple. If Marina wants to ever play a tournament again, I can just give her, what's it called? Sarah Ledge, that deck's still decent. You're getting Torrential Pumped, or am I getting Sobbed? Well, I don't play Switch in this deck, so Sobb's annoying. series with your sister was so good to watch. Very refreshing, the good side of the community. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun to make. Honestly, like whenever you go on Twitter, you hear people talk, like all they do is like talk like negative. Like, and obviously there's a lot of issues in the game and there's some bad aspects of the community, but like overall, like Pokemon's like a great game and community. For sure. So like beat 6X, build their Bolt or Slot Box. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Did my other sister not enjoy playing? I think it was a little, it was a lot for her, I think. I think, my other sister also, she's not really into games, but like Sabrina, like even when I was younger, she used to like play games and stuff. She like enjoyed doing the experience and all that, but I think the amount of like time she'd have to dedicate to practice to get like good or proficient, I think that's a bit much for her. But like she said, like she'd want to like come like next year, for example, and like be a spectator or like maybe do a side event. But I think the main event was a lot. I think even for both of them to play 8 rounds. It's a long day. And also all the practice I did with them when I took them to Cups, we were doing best of 1, right? And like they had to go to best of 3. Actually, Marina wants to be my influencer manager. But she's demanding a pretty hefty salary, which I can't afford yet. So maybe if I start doing better, she'll get more involved. Alright, there we go. That game, like anytime I play against an EX deck with Okie Dogi, it feels pretty easy. Like I was like basically like on autopilot that game. These are basically just chatting streams with Pokemon in the background. I'll play one more with Okie Dogi. I have about like an hour left I can stream for. Then maybe we'll try some Fuego Pollo. Am I actually playing this in my cup? I mean, I might. Like, cups I don't really care that much. I just play whatever I feel like. Testing. Is getting into TCG content creation worth it in 2026? I mean, it's worth it if you want to do it, right? Like, it depends what you're trying to do. Like for like, if you're just trying to do it to like make money, for example, like no, it's like it takes way too much work. Like for me personally, like I like doing it because it's fun, but like it's also good for like building your brand, right? So it's like, you know, when I do like I started off doing like the guide videos, or like sometimes I'll do like play breakdowns or me thinking. It's like people like, oh, like this is how Kieran thinks about the game or breaks it down, right? Something like people like, oh, like I'd want to like go like do coaching with him or like look at his like classes or something, right? And it's just a fun hobby to do. Like doing what I'm doing right now, just streaming, talking to you guys is fun. So if you want to do it for fun, then yes, I think it's worth it to get into. If you want to do it because you want to like make money or whatever, it's kind of hard, I think. But yeah, like I think even the TCG space, there's like so much opportunity. Like look at like Tim, right? Like Tim just like, he actually put effort in and like made good videos, and now this guy's like massive, right? Like he's on pace to become our biggest like mainstream TCG YouTuber. I think if you want to do purely competitive content, it's kind of hard. Because I feel like that's the niche like I'm kind of in. And like the audience base is just smaller for that. So basically next season for the girls is on Japan? What do you mean is on Japan? Like if they play in Japan? How am I liking Okie Dogi for a festival lead? I think I kind of like Festival Lead slightly better, but I'm actually impressed with Okie Dogi. I like it a lot too. It's fun. Prediction for next Worlds location? Toronto. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe Vancouver, because Vancouver's like, it's close to Seattle, and I think it's a really bad look if they have it in the US again next year. So, I don't know. I'll say Vancouver. Otherwise, I think maybe like Paris could be a good one. I've heard some people talk about it going to Shanghai or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. So, I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. As long as it's not in the US, I'm happy. Like, we've had Worlds in the US way too many times. Like, I'd love for it to go to South America. I think it'd be cool. I'd be like happy to go back to Asia. I think it'd be cool if it's in Oceania. Like, I think the most equitable way to do it is you literally just rotate it through the regions every year. And if you think Australia is too far, like, they get to go in like once every 2 rotations or something. But I think it's ridiculous that how they've done Worlds allocation. And like, they're not willing to pick the good US cities out, or like the exciting ones to visit. So like, I don't know. For the competitive content? Yeah, I mean, I like making competitive content too. Columbus, Ohio? Oh my god, bro. If I never have to go to Columbus, Ohio again, I'll be content with that. If it's Japan, you're all in. Well, you know what's funny? Like, I was actually like retired from Pokemon, and then like they announced Worlds in Japan, and I was like, oh, like I'll come out of retirement for that because I want to play Worlds in Japan. And then that's the chain reaction of now I'm doing Pokemon. You have the same feeling about Vancouver, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, Vancouver's just like an amazing city. Like, not even being biased Canadian, like it's like the best city that gets a tournament. It was actually like shameful they took it off the circuit this year. NAIC Montreal, please. Yeah, Montreal NAIC would be amazing. The problem is Montreal has the French language laws. So like all your signage has to be in like French and like all this. So I don't know if Pokemon would do that. And there's also, I think, some of the gambling stuff with them. Or just like if you put NAIC or Worlds in Toronto. I think NAIC, like again, like I just think it's like not really acceptable for them to not give Canada NAIC ever. So like they could put NAIC in Toronto and then just give Vancouver the regionals next year. Alright, what do we go for here? Do I go for a monkey? Or do I just like put an energy here and just flip? Like honestly, I might just do that. Maybe I get this for next turn. Mega Bunny plus Mega Frostloss put down first seems like a decent deck. Could use Wallies on 1 energy. Yeah, maybe I could put that into the deck, the Mega Frostloss, and try it. Alright, let's go here. I'll just bench this in case I get judged. Alright, good punch. I'm him. My hand's not that good for next turn though. I'm gonna have to draw some stuff if I'm going to attack her. I think I'd probably have to get at least top 32 at Melbourne to qualify the season. Even then, probably not worth a trek from New Zealand. I mean, if you can afford it and you have the time, like, it's pretty cool to go to Worlds. Any ideas to not get cooked as Bolt versus Okie Dogi? Not really. I mean, like, they're a 1 prize deck, you're a 2 prize deck. Yeah, I guess if you can like, if you play Wellspring, you can, like, sob stuff maybe and try and set up 2 prize turns. Where in New Zealand are you from? Besides Canada, that's probably, like, my favorite country I've ever been to. When they had OCIC, this was, what, 3 years ago? I went to New Zealand for like 3 weeks. I drove like the whole country. You go on your own terms, sit down, shake their hand, and get out. It's like Poke Duels. Whenever they mulligan 3 times, they literally just scoop. It's kind of funny. First ever regional you played outside of your country was Vancouver. Had an amazing time. I hope they hold Worlds there next year. Yeah. No, Vancouver's an incredible city. It's just so beautiful. Like, it truly is like one of one. And that convention center is like just like on the water. It's so nice. Alright, what do we do here? I can't even really mind bend because like they just have Petch Evil Toll. And we could punch, and then if I do Blood Moon on the next turn, it would knock them out. They heal. I don't know. I will Lilies first. Okay, this hand sucks. Nice. Let me just get the Dogi ready. Don't have Barbarical. Let's put this here. From Auckland, Point Total definitely is reinforced by a special event in a shopping mall. Nice. Yeah, Auckland was a nice city when I visited. Yeah, being a tourist there was amazing. I did pretty much like everything. Like I started in Queenstown, which was amazing. That was a beautiful city. I did what's it called? Milford Sound. I went skydiving there too, which was sick. Where else did I go? I went to Wanaka, went to Christchurch. Christchurch was kind of boring, but I was only there for days. I did the Tongariro crossing. That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. Where else did I went to? I don't know. The North Island, I literally went from the southernmost point to the northernmost point. Or sorry, the North Island, yeah. And the Southern Island, I started Queenstown, then went northwards. Like those glowworm caves. Yeah. What decks have a favorable matchup in the festival lead? Okie Dogi does, actually. And then Poltnar does. You could argue straight Pult with the Petch Evil Tall package has some like plays into it. Is maybe slightly favored. No, not my binacle. Alright, yeah, this game's not looking good. Let's see what we hit here. Immortals is probably the best, just to keep building our hand. Okay, I think I do need to get another binacle down. Oh, I don't have one. Put this in my hand then probably. Goes here, we'll stretch her for it then. He lives in Christchurch for 6 years, got better as post-Quake rebuild stuff actually started getting finished, but yeah. Well, it seemed like a nice time to like live in and stuff, just as a tourist. There wasn't that much to do. I just had to go there because I had to like fly from there to like Wellington or something. Can't remember where I flew to from there. Called my old high school gym teacher actually lives in Christchurch. He was from New Zealand originally, and then he like came over to Canada to help them like found this like rugby league. Actually, I went to a game too, a rugby game when I was in New Zealand. That was fun. I always love going to sporting events in other parts of the world. Yeah, the Monkey Dart's annoying here. Alright, well, if I don't get disrupted, I can Blood Moon next turn. I have the Balloon. And then I have Luminous. Probably still gonna lose, but we'll see. They could also knock out Binacle if they wanted this turn, but they'll probably knock out Dogi. Emmanuel quickly is out for the rest of the series. Nice. And my fellow Raptor fans. This monkey's gonna be so evil. Yeah, I know, this monkey just puts... Monkey against Okie Dogi does a lot of work for Dragonbolt. Are they gonna boss? And they're gonna take double knockout. Okay. Nice. Yeah, well, I'd probably just attack with their Saluna next turn with the Legacy. You got dragged to an AFL game last time in Australia and definitely understood why the crowd was so drunk. Yeah, I didn't get to go to an AFL game in Australia. But yeah, I got to go to the game in New Zealand. Okay. Almost like Morty's. Oh, there's Battle Cage. We hadn't seen it the whole game. Take these out. Blood Moon. Legacy. I might as well just put this down. They definitely have a stadium, but it's fine. All right. I think after this game, I'm gonna play the Fuego Pollo deck. Gonna clutch me? No, probably not. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, I do play Judge. If I could have got the other Judge, then it would have been a better turn last turn. Let's see what they get. They're gonna go for Mind Bend? Oh, they just want to poison themselves, okay. Boss, the Lunatone, yeah. I don't have a good out to this, I don't think. Right. I don't play Switch, right? Well, they have all their normal energies down, so they should still be fine. Yeah. Alright, well, we can't get out of this. Alright, let's just scoop and go to the next deck. That's the problem with Okie Dogi, is like its Dragapult matchup's a little suspect. Otherwise, I think it would be a really, really good deck. It still is a good deck, but the Pult matchup's a bit suspect. Alright. Fuego Pollo time. Definitely weren't up late last night helping a friend lock in 60 for Prague. Dragapult Snore. Well, as someone who has a lot of students, I can tell you I've worked on a lot of Dragapult lists the past few weeks. Have I seen the Dragapult and Bronzong version? Do I think it's good? Like Dragapult with Bronzong? I have not seen that. I forgot if I'm going first or not. Mirror, nice. Yeah. Get the Budu. Right. Well, we want to see lilies are popping off the top here. We're torn between 5 decks plays weekend, none Pult, and all feel super mid. I mean, yeah, if it's not Pult, most decks do feel pretty mid in this format. Alright, I'm actually not going to Budu them back. I'm just going to go for a Dragapult. Alright, we prize Combustion, good to know. I find this is the better way to play in these spots. Us. The Dragapult Pavilion looks good too. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know, I question like how much we need that. Like, you're devoting a lot of deck spaces to play it. It looks cool. Rabskit is pretty good. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't give really a super informed opinion. Apologies if I've been asked this a bunch. My thoughts on Garchomp, you've been enjoying it, but it feels rough against the faster decks. Oh, no need to apologize. I think I'm a bit lower on it than a lot of people. I think I just find it to be like worse Lucario. It's like definitely fine. But I don't like that I need 2 energy to do and like discard them to the big attack. And I do think against fast decks, yeah, sometimes it gets outpaced. Dragapult Bronzong is pretty much straight Dragapult 2/2 Bronzong line 2 Hilda Evil Talon Petch. What matchup is the Bronzong for? What do I know about Zora Grimmsnarl? I know nothing. Rabska solo and Megadian decks, the side effect is pretty funny. Yeah, that is pretty good. Alright, well, our opponent just got a really good setup here. Let's see, hopefully we can get something going to match them. Thoughts on the Tank Frostlass deck? Which one? Like the one that plays Dragapult, like the thin Dragapult line. With Wallies? I don't think I've seen like a pure tank Wallies build one. It sounds okay though. Hero Escape, interesting. My problem in general, just with like any Mega Process deck, is like good players can play around it. It's kind of hard. Is the festival lead hype real? Are you putting on a fraud watch? No, it's real. The deck's pretty good. It just has really good prize trades into most decks. Yeah, this Risky Ruins is actually like super annoying for us. Alright, let's see. Definitely playing this game on the back foot, but we can come back. Because we do get the first hit into the Dragapult, and they already played their Crispin, so they have to get another one. You've had 3 cups so far. Your creativity level is you played 3 different Dragapult variants. I mean, it's probably a solid way to play, to be honest. Alright, Risky Ruins, all my guys. That's fine. Maybe I could grab Torchic there. No, that's fine. Alright, we do need to hit a Psychic. Otherwise, we're cooked. Alright, Lilies and Prey. Last card, let's go. And I guess I just bench this because I have Rare Candy in case this gets knocked out. And my opponent's Ruin's got a lot of value. Throw this all here. I like that Pult and Pult Noir keep the 1 prize decks in check. They'd be way too good. That's fair. It's funny because like when I started playing Pokemon, like there wasn't 2 prizers. It was just all 1 prize decks, and like that was just so enjoyable. Ironically, the one that got the W was done first. That's funny. Gotta go for now, Kieran. Hope you had a good weekend. Good luck with your cups. Catch you in the next one. Yeah, have a good weekend too, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Monkey. We're in a decent spot here, actually, because next turn I can get Monkey, and then if they attach to a Dracula... Okay, they have another Crispin? Okay, well. They double Monkey now, then I'm not in a good spot. They always have it, these guys. Just naturally have the second Crispin. Because, yeah, otherwise they didn't have the bench space for it. Well, now my active just gets knocked out, we lose. Unless I hit Candy... Well, I have Candy Blaziken, but I have to hit Candy Pult as well. I mean, it's not impossible. If I hit that, then I think we can win. But we'll see, we'll see. I mean, I can also just attack them with Blaziken, actually. No, you know, we're fine, we're fine. What am I complaining about? Because now, yeah, they shouldn't have another Crispin. Why are they evolving? Well, this is just trolling if I unfair stamp them. I'm curious if they're not going to Torchic or GP. Probably should be a GP to deny me the draw, but we'll see. Ooh, let's go. Alright, let's punish this evolve. Oh, we got second Candy. Okay, wait, how do we play this? I think I stretch her for Dracloak, draw first, see what we hit, and then we'll go from there. I could set up double Blaziken. I don't know how necessary that is, but it's definitely an option. Fairy could be good too. I don't really want. I don't think I want to put Bez down. All right, let's go to Blaziken. We can like pivot between them, and then next turn, we can potentially make some Dragapult plays or Monkey plays. If I draw off this, I'm hitting taking 2 prizes too. So we're not getting Phantom Dove next turn. We might be getting Mind Bended. So having 2 Blazikens is nice so I can pivot between them. Alright. Dodge, sure. Dodge Watchtower. Shut off their Meowths. Alright, this game's on the up and up. Team, my local is Dragapult, Alakazam, Team Rocket. What do you think? What do you think I could play? If that's your metagame... Actually, the Lopunny deck I was playing earlier might be good into that. It plays for Mist. Are we still testing Frostlass Grim, or have we determined it's mid? I mean, I think it's mid. Bro, this guy plays 3 Crispin. What? Bro, like, I have to be getting trolled. Like, what is this? Okay, well, the Clefairy's still in my deck. If we get Clefairy next turn, I have Double Blaziken to pull it out. To take this thing out. How many Ultra... I played a lot of Ultra Balls, though. I played 2. Alright, well, Judge needs to hit us the guy next turn. I know it is sad that Grim is fallen from grace. I think Grim is actually up there with some of my all-time favorite decks. I really, really did enjoy playing Grim. Do I prefer Chicken Pult or Straight Pult with the Petrunt package and other attacks? Torn between the 2. To be completely honest, I don't know. I think one thing I need to test more is you can play the baby Petrunt in Blaziken if you want the retreat package, and you can actually do damage. And like you can bring up a Meowth and it would like die in 3 turns. So I think Lopunny is the best Wally partner when the others like Frostlass, Lucario, Starmie, Camera Up. It's probably Lopunny because you can play like the enriching energy and then keep using it over and over. But I think we'll see any surprise decks for him while at the regional. I mean, probably. Oh, let's go. I deserve that. Alright. Treat. And Seething Spirits. Seething Spirits. Okay, well, next turn, we can get Boss, or we get maybe like a Monkey, knock this out. We are in business now. For how chalked this game looked, it's actually nice. We've got it down to 1 prize now. But knowing how my opponent's been drawing, they're just going to Boss and Mind Bend us, but we'll see. Maybe I should have watched Tower before I judged. I kind of left it open because I'm like, oh, I might need it. Like, of course. Triple Crispin, hitting them raw, hitting out of our stamp. That's okay. That's still an okay game. Impult IMBA. I don't know what IMBA stands for. Cheering for the spicy decks tomorrow. New ideas. Playing Polter Region without playing Zard special event. Sydney feels wrong. Yeah, I think everyone's cheering for the spicy decks. So do I just take the loss in the fighting decks with and Festival with the Lopunny and focus on the other matchups? Yeah, probably. You can play Boulder, or like you can play some Psychic Pokemon if you want to have a better matchup in the fighting stuff. I mean, like Festival is not a big enough deck in the meta to worry about it. There's also like 20 decks people could play. Like you're gonna lose to something. We're going first. I mean, I'll just start with this anyways. Ooh, we're playing against Starmie, nice. Damon, Monkey, and the last 2 spots can be VP and Torchic. Oh, one sec, I'm just gonna fill my water real quick while they take their turn. It'll take like 10 seconds. Oh, it's a Dota term? In his best opinion. Okay, okay. You just remember you saw me at the Querétaro Regionals. Congrats. Hope you enjoyed my city. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I always love going to Mexico. Spent a lot of time in the historic district. I went to the market a lot. Tons of tacos in the stands. Had some tamales. I always love the bakeries too in the morning, getting the sweet bread. It's definitely super unhealthy, but it's always a classic whenever I'm in Mexico. I'm getting turn 1 water gun for knockout. What is this? Alright, well, I'll just sacrifice Monkey then. Who cares? I don't really need Badoo. It's fine. Fez. I could bench. Yeah, sure. Let's try an accelerator set up this game. Also, dark types and Overski Ruins. Pretty bad hand here. Actually, I was supposed to recon first. Whoops. Or not recon, sorry, Fez first. I'll do this in case I hit the counter stadium. I hit the same stadium. You guys take damage. Not a big deal, we have Shaman. And then I'll pass. Vacation diet, everything's 0 calories, facts. It's funny, like when I'm in Toronto, I actually eat really healthy. Like I just don't buy junk food normally when I go to the grocery store. But whenever I'm traveling for a tournament, it's like so bad. Especially when I go to Mexico, because I can't help myself. I literally eat like 10 tacos a day. And I have like a horchata every day. Or when you go to the States, like that's the worst one. Like the States is probably like the most unhealthy place you can be. It's so hard to eat like healthy there, like if you're not cooking. Water gun, okay. If I hit Candy, I can go into Pult, and then I can also use Adrena Brain. Actually, I have Crispin too, so we can just do that. And I can knock out this. Recon. How do I pull my hand? I do not, okay. Are you down to 1 Badoo? Yeah, I'm playing 1 Badoo, because I go first with this list. You could even convince me that 0 Badoo is correct, and I would actually be like, yeah, that's reasonable. No energy in the discard. I mean, I might as well just Crispin. Okay. And this has how much damage on 30, right? Yeah. So we'll take out the Frost Lass here. And I should just win. Yeah, like when this happens, like this feels like the best version of Dragapult. Yeah, look, if I'm in the States, I'm just going for it. The consequences later. Yeah, exactly. Man, if Starmie was partially consistent, it would be dangerous. Yeah, but it's not. So, unfortunately. What's my favorite restaurant in the States? That's a good question. When I was younger, it used to be Shake Shack, but we have that in Canada now. I tried In-N-Out last year. The fries were horrible, but the burgers were actually pretty decent. For the price, that one was pretty good. I'm trying to think what's like a uniquely American restaurant that we don't have in Canada. The thing with like Toronto is we actually have most of the American restaurants now. I'm trying to think of a chain you guys have that we don't have. There's like Raising Cane's, but like the sauce is pretty good at Raising Cane's. The chicken fingers are like whatever, but the sauce is good. You and Joe are looking at playing Mexico SB? Brother, regionals. Yeah, you guys definitely should. If you want vacation, go to Merida. What do I think about Archaludon? I've not tried it, so I don't really have an educated opinion on it. Your testing group never lets Blaziken hit the board. Yeah, once Blaziken comes out, it's like so good. The pricing now is great. Gotta get the fries light well. That just means how they cook them. I know people say animal style. I had the animal style fries when I was there. I don't know. I still thought they were kind of mid. But I like the burger. The burger was actually solid. The nice thing about like when you live in a big city, like I live in Toronto, I assume if you live in New York, if you live in Chicago, or I'm sure even like Los Angeles or something, is like there's so many good local spots. Like when I'm in Toronto, I almost never go to like a chain restaurant. Like near my house, there's like actually debatably the best burger place in Toronto. It's like hype. And then there's like a really good fried chicken place, like sandwich place near my house as well. And then there's this like Canadian burger chain called Harvey's. It's low-key kind of mid, but my dad loves it. He has a lot of like memories growing up with it. So when I'm with him, we'll go to this place called Harvey's. They have good milkshakes. That's the one thing they do really good, or really well. Star me again. I think we need a medal because of weakness of many fairies. We need medal? What do you mean? Have I been to an Oceania tournament? I went to OCIC the last time they had it in 2023. It was in Melbourne. So fun fact about that tournament back then. So I still had my normal job back then. And I didn't want to go to Australia for like a week and come back because it's too far. So I literally asked my job, like, are you guys chill if I literally leave for like a month and just work remote in Australia and New Zealand? And the time difference is 16 and 18 hours from Toronto. And my old job was so chill, they're just like, yeah, sure. So I went to OCIC, I went to Australia for 2 weeks, and I went to New Zealand for 3 weeks. I went to Sydney and Melbourne. And honestly, like, I like them both, but like, Australia literally just felt like Canada, but warm. Like, Sydney is just Vancouver, and Melbourne is like kind of like Toronto. So obviously I like them. I'd love to go back to a tournament there, it's just like so far. If they had back-to-back weekends, like of tournaments that I could make work, like kind of in that part of the world, I'd consider doing it. Never mind, sometimes I'm trying to say something, but after all I see is language barrier. Oh, I appreciate you chatting in English for me, man. Appreciate it. No need to apologize. What's my opinion going first or second? I go first with this deck. I still haven't decided if when I play Mirror if I should go first or second. But in general, I've been picking blind. I've been picking first. Holy peak job space. Yeah, I used to work in tech. They were pretty chill. But then like, that company also just did a bunch of layoffs, and then all that, I got less chill. And then by the time I was ready to leave, it was like nice because there was like no pressure. Like I wasn't scared of like getting laid off or anything, luckily. But no, they were very, very good for me. They let me like pursue Pokemon while working. That job has like definitely helped me a lot get to where I am now. I'm definitely thankful. Any tips for choosing deck to perform well with at Los Angeles? I feel like it's one of the harder tournaments to tone in on deck for. I mean, literally just like pick a deck that's tier 1 and tier 2 and just lock in and practice it a bunch. Like, I don't know what your goal is, like, necessarily, but if your goal is to day 2, you can literally day 2 with, like, any deck. Like, even tier 3 decks, like, you could day 2 with. Pick a tier 1 deck to make it easier, or tier 2. But literally just pick a deck that you feel like you'll play well, you're motivated to practice, and just grind. In your opinion, if you play Candy, go first? Yeah, I think so. I know the Auckland special event organizers spitballing the idea of putting it the week before an Aussie regional for international travelers, but that's also kind of rough for the Australians coming over. Is it rough for them? Like, why would that be rough for them? Well, I know you guys need a bigger venue if you guys want to have more people, right? Alright, is there a psychic can we discard? Yeah, there is, right? Yeah. Ideally we hit boss here and then we just boss? No. I could start diving. The problem with diving is my hand's really big, actually, so then they're just gonna knock me out with Mega Lass. We do have candy response, candy into a Dragapult. It could be fine. If I Bidoof, they just Bidoof knock me out. Or they Monkey and I have to promote something. I don't know. Well, their hand's 2 cards. It's actually hard. I don't think they have boss. I'm just like, if I get Bidoof, like, or if I get Monkey, like, what do I promote? Oh, maybe I Bidoof one more turn, trying to recon the boss. Oh, it's Lily's energy from Larry's skill. Oh yeah, good point. I wasn't paying attention. Then I think I Bidoof for sure. Because they have a very good shot at hitting. Yeah, they're not gonna boss, but assuming the event does happen again, there's already bigger venues lined up. Okay, nice. Adu MVP Pokemon. Chadu. Yes, there's the monkey like we said, so I'll just sack a GP now. And hopefully they go into Starmie and then I get items. And then I can make my hand small enough that process isn't an issue. More that OZ and NZ flights aren't the cheapest. Oh. True. How much is a flight from Australia to New Zealand? I remember when I went, it wasn't that expensive, but that was 3 years ago. But also, like, Canada is like one of the most expensive places to fly. So maybe I just have my perception warped. Right, I think I just try and set up the monkeys here. I need to draw some darks. Alright. Back cloak. That's pretty bad, actually. The Ultra Ball. Okay, we want to keep our hands small. And then Drac Cloak. Drac Cloak. Another Stamp and Crispin. Probably a Stamp here. I could Rescue Runes. Don't really think I need to. I want GP or don't leave the door open for another monkey. I prize the other monkey? Or did I get it knocked out? I can't remember. Alright, prize the other monkey, so I'll probably just do this. I don't really care that much about Surfing Beach. I'll let it stay there. Oh, I have to evolve first. Alright. No darks. I think I use lilies and try and hit a dark. Okay, no dark still. That's fine. And then with the dive... Oh wait, I forgot to play a card. I'm gonna get knocked out by this. Whoops, I was not paying. I need to lock in better. Whatever. I'll just Phantom Dive again next turn. Return flight would be really 700 New Zealand dollars to return from Australia? I mean, that's pretty close to what it costs to fly like Toronto to like Los Angeles. I'm actually really surprised it's that much. I'm curious how much I paid when I went all those years ago. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. Queenstown. Okay, my one-way flight from Melbourne to Queenstown Airport was 292 AUD. So I guess, yeah, if I did return, it probably would have been similar. Huh. That is actually more expensive than I remember it being. Yeah, it's Australian dollars almost 1-to-1 with the Canadian. Yeah, I definitely should have. I mean, actually, even if I played a card from my hand, actually, I would have got knocked out because they would have had Monkey. You're trying to fly from Kelowna to Calgary, it's like 900 CAD. No, it's like so stupid. How much did it cost to fly within Canada? That makes no sense. I've never understood why it's so much. Well, I guess Canada's a big country, but We also have, like in the States, they subsidize the cost for flying a little bit. Alright. They have 2 cards in their hand. I don't really want to judge. I might just go for Crispin this turn. Nuclear site monopoly causing increased prices. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, if I Meowth, how big's my hand gonna be? 1 card gone, 1 card gone, 1 card gone. Dark energy gone. Alright. I wish I could fly. Remember the quote from your English textbook? Oh wait, I only have 1 dark in my deck? That's fine. I have Blaziken for the Psychic. Queenstown, yeah, I mean Queenstown's a small city, so that makes sense. Queenstown's one of like the nicest places I've ever been. It's really, really beautiful. Alright, we have 2 options. We can knock out the monkey. I have 3 options. I can knock out monkey, I could put all the damage on Starmie. I think the way to do it is I take off this onto here. And then I just knock out the monkey. Yeah, they need to make Queenstown SP. I'd go for sure. I don't know if I'd go for sure, but I'd want to go. Oh, boss, nice. Hey, Kieran, you still using the River Plate shirt? Yeah, I still do. It's in my closet. I actually wear it all the time. I have Collidio, number 11. That's my favorite number. Bro, the story of when I got that shirt is actually so funny. So, like, that year, my friend from high school came with me to Argentina, and we went to Brazil after. And he had some friends who lived in Brazil. So when I was doing LAIC, he went with them. But my friend, like, to put it nicely, he's a bit addicted to just, like, going on Tinder and Hinge and all this stuff. So he's like, we were going to the River Plate game, and he's like, oh, like, I've set up lunch with this, like, yoga instructor girl. And she was, like, 50, which there's nothing wrong with that, but, like, we were, like, 25 or 26. So we, like, have to go to, like, he's like, okay, we're meeting her at this, like, lunch spot before we go to the game. I'm like, brother, why am I coming on this with you? But it's like, sure, whatever. And this girl didn't speak English, right? And my friend and I don't speak Spanish. Like, I kind of understand Spanish, but I'm not fluent at all. So we're, like, awkwardly there, and I'm, like, translating. And I'm using Google Translate and all that. And then it's time to go to the River Plate game. And I was like, okay, like, I need to take advantage of the situation. So I'm like, I ask her, I'm like, okay, like, can you come with us? And can you negotiate for me with one of the guys selling, like, the fake River Plate jerseys so I don't get scammed? So then she did it for us, and then I think I paid like $10 US each for a shirt, and I just gave her like I think like $30 so thank you. It was just like so weird. I was like, I don't know why my friend made us do that, but in the end, it helped me get a cheaper fake River Plate jersey. Am I accepting a football shirt donation of the rival team for Boca Juniors? Yeah, if I see another regional, if you give me a Boca Juniors shirt, I'll take it. I think I'd still probably be a River Plate fan, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Actually, it's funny, I play basketball on Friday nights. Like, when I end the stream, I'm probably gonna go there. And one of the guys who I play with, he's from Argentina. He's from Buenos Aires. He's actually an older guy. And I wore the River Plate jersey one time to play. And he's actually a River Plate fan, which was really funny. Yeah, for a 45-minute flight, that is ridiculous. Used to row and then trek down South Island Public Glacier Lakes. Oh yeah, that place was so nice. The South Island's amazing. Nationals was in Twizzle in the middle of South Island. Nice. I guess I have to Meowth here. Feels bad. Probably put this in the discard for now. Okay, we have another one. Meowth always feels bad to put down. Nice stories, good laughs, I guess. Yeah, I made an interview at the special event, I think. I remember you asking me like about that. Actually, oh, it's funny because I wore the River Plate jersey at the SB. Like I think there's 3 or 4 people who came up to me, talking about Boca Junior, asking if I was a River Plate fan. I think River Plate was playing while I was at the SPE, but they were playing like away. But I think it was like a team still in Buenos Aires. Oh, I should have gotten another GP. That was a misplay. I had torch in my hand. I mean, I could Badoo here. I mean, I might as well just the force, like, if they have like a bad hand. Probably not gonna work, but we'll see. You had a black benchwarmer crew neck? Nice. You're living in Spain, was in Argentina at that time, your family made ASIM. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's sick. Yeah, I love Argentina. Buenos Aires is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon cities I've been to. I hope one day they get a regionals. I'm guessing like for some reason like they can't have it, but it seems like that the city could definitely support it. Or I would love LAIC to be there. And I want to go to Santiago regionals. I tried to go last year, I didn't get in. This year I was a bit burnt out. So because I think it was the week before EUIC. I think that was the other reason I didn't go. River Plate has better options as foreigner to watch any match. Yeah, when I bought the ticket, it was like I had to like meet up with this guy and like get his like fan card. And like when I went to the stadium, like I think they weren't supposed to let me in, but like they literally did not care. They just saw 2 like gringos. They're like, all right, whatever, like let these guys in. And like it was fun. We had front row seats, which is, in soccer is like less good than other sports because you want to get like a little higher to see like the whole pitch. But they were interviewing everyone in the front row, ESPN Argentina, and they had me and my friend. They're interviewing us. It was kind of funny. So I don't know if they ever aired it, but yeah. Am I anticipating Pokemon from Chaos Rising to be meta relevant? I don't know yet, to be honest. I'd have to play more. I haven't really played that format. Boca has a strict rule only for subscription fans. Yeah, it makes sense. I've watched some videos of when, where they call it El Clasico, like Argentina between River Plate and Boca Junior. Yeah, any place in Latam is a good place to visit. You only need to be careful to speak loud English. Yeah, exactly. I definitely keep the English, or I like stop talking if I'm out at night. But I mean, like a lot of the cities are like a lot of the cities are pretty safe downtowns. Yeah, it's like any place you go, to be honest. All right, this hand is not very good. I mean, I play Watchtower in this list, so my goal is to get the Stamp Watchtower playoff. I could bench this. I mean, the other option is I could just Ultra Ball for Fez. Actually, I probably should have just done that, because I already put Meowth down. They're hosting a professor conference in Buenos Aires. Okay, so then maybe, yeah. But I find it a bit odd that if you're not going to NAIC/Worlds, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black are effectively dead formats. I mean, not really. I mean, that's just kind of how like every format works now. I think I actually wait a turn and then I'll play Judge next turn. That's like if you didn't go to Orlando or Querétaro or the tournament in Brazil, you didn't get to play Ascended. That's the best advice you can get. People want to scam you or rob you if they know you're foreign. Yeah, I mean, but for the most part, like most people when I go traveling are like super kind. Like obviously, like people will take advantage of you wherever you are, but yeah, I'm luckily like I'm privileged that I'm pretty well traveled, so I know how to navigate a lot of situations. But yeah, especially when I'm in places where I don't speak the language. What's it called? I'm actually signing up this summer at like University of Toronto has like continuing education. I'm doing Spanish again. Because when I was a kid, I was actually like pretty fluent in Spanish because I used to live there and I went to school there. And then when I moved to Canada, we just like stopped practicing. So I want to get fluent again, especially because I go to Mexico so often now for regionals. I pretty much go to all of them every year. So I think it'd be fun. And in high school, I took French literally all 3 years of high school. And I'm still not fluent at that. So people are gonna play the Greninja for sure. I mean, it hasn't been doing that well in Japan, but yeah, people like Greninja, so. Alright, so we're gonna judge this turn, and then I need to look for the watchtower eventually. I only say ¿Qué onda, amigo? Yeah, I do feel bad whenever I play LATAM events and like my opponents like speak English for me. And I feel bad. I'm like, alright, like I should be speaking your language. Alright. That's Argentinian slang for what's up, dude. There's the stamp. I could play it this turn, or I could wait one more turn. Probably wait one more turn, see what my opponent draws. I guess there's a GP in my deck. There is, okay. The Crispin's in there if I get a knockout this turn. The problem is I don't have any Meowth to go grab it. I mean, I did get a Stadium. That was the other big thing I wanted this turn. East Coast Americans and Canadians speak super fast. Actually, people have told me that before. Alright, let's see if they can get the knockout here. If they can, we have to hit Crispin off the stamp. Which is not, like, ridiculous. We have Fez, and we'll have double Dracloak. Hold on, okay. Oh, take the ace back, and probably take out the done. Trying to get your first invite for Worlds, you're now at 573, with at least 70 to go from locals. Only plan to attend turns, so that'd be hard. Well, if you have an open finish left, as long as you get, like, points at turn, I think you should be fine. You get your local points. Because if you get, like, top 128 or something, that's what, like 100 points? I think that's reasonable to get. Are you on the LATAM leaderboard or the EU leaderboard? I know you said you're living in Spain, but my one friend, he lives in Europe right now, but they won't let him switch to the EU leaderboard, so he's on the NA leaderboard. Alright, so there's the knockout. We kept the stamp, so we do need to get Crispin here. Could Dracloak, then I'll try. Do I have another Dragapult or do I need to? Yeah, I think I do. You know, this is rude. Let's see. Okay, pick your prize cards. You changed your residence to Spain just like the Ace Trainer, nice. I still haven't got my Ace Trainer, and I messaged support, and they got back to me, and then they ghosted me after. Alright, both of these are not helpful. Ball. Oh wait, I prized my other... okay, well now I have to hit Stretcher and Crispin. Okay, well it's really hard then. Alright, well, let's see how lucky I can get. Okay, that's not a good start. I'll just pull this out. Alright, we've got 5 to hit Stretcher Crispin. There's Crispin. This goes to my hand. Alright, then we got 1 Recon to hit 1 Stretcher. That less than 20% chance here. Nope, we didn't even hit a counter Stadium. I might have to retreat for a turn. Then hopefully they don't draw anything. This feels bad, but I think it's correct. You used to be discussing Maraudon players, now you don't have any deck preference. I'll play Baby Ursa or Crustle. Yeah. No, I need the Watchtower that turn. Crispin. Alright. Let's see. If I draw the Stretcher, I can boss the Fez maybe for a turn, try and trap it. We got 50-50 here. Oop. My goodness. Alright, this game has not been kind to us with draws. Yeah, we didn't even hit the Watchtower. I mean, if I hit Watchtower here, like, there's maybe a chance. Okay. But I didn't hit Stretcher, so I think I just lose. Russell actually seems like a decent spot for the meta. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, you're right. This is a pretty decent spot. Aldean Fire Towards is a good Russell counter. Yeah, I see that. Alright. Well, we just didn't get the combo we needed this game. That happens. Alright, I think this is my last game. I have to go. Got plans tonight. But I appreciate everyone stopping by. I'll try and make it a consistent thing to stream on Fridays. I normally stop teaching at 12, and then I do some errands. Normally cook lunch or something, or go out for lunch, and then we'll maybe do some streaming, because it's fun. Enjoy doing this. If I have some more time, maybe I'll do a couple more streams during the week. But yeah, I have a couple cups this weekend. Don't know what I'm going to play. Might just play Festival Lead again. Or maybe the Okie Dogi deck if I get all the cards. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by. Hope everyone enjoys the weekend. Oh, what's up, Matt? I'm just closing the stream now. Welcome back to the game, though.